Around the world, billions of people are living without access to the financial world that many of us take for granted. In Africa, 400 million people live without bank accounts, insurances, and more importantly, loans. This is a huge problem for Africa's growth and prosperity, because it's typically the small businesses that can't borrow money to expand and become more effective. But to each problem, a solution. And here it's MYC4, and the best part of it it's that you are part of the solution. MYC4 is a marketplace where you can lend money to entrepreneurs in Africa and create growth together with them. Imagine an African farmer wants to buy a new land to expand his farm. That means he's going to produce more meat and milk and thus earn more money. But he doesn't have the money for the land. The farmer then goes to his local MYC4 partner to explain his project and needs. If the project is good, it will appear on myc4.com where you start bidding to lend your money. The farmer receives the money, buys the land, produce more meat and milk, and earn money, and so do you.
MYC4 is facing a decline in terms of investors due to the 2008 financial crisis. Lenders became more risk-averse and MYC4 default risk increased to 9.49%. Moreover, much of the attention regarding microfinance in the last few years have focused on a few successful stories. It has presented a glorified and narrow view of the microfinance industry, leading to misunderstanding of what microfinance is, who it serves, and what its goals are. People see it more as charity rather than a business where they can make money. The key characteristic and probably primary strength of a company such as MYC4 should be their deep penetration. That is their commitment to reach the poorest of the poorest. They have been seriously struggling to reach this target under all sorts of challenges such as the one above and beyond. MYC4 is demanding a range of technical and regulatory support. Other stakeholders would also like to see a strong and more supportive supervisory authority. The focus is expected to be on facilitating and encouraging a flourishing peer-to-peer micro-financial industry. Our biggest recommendation for MYC4 is to link it with a well-known bank. The best way to achieve a long-term financial self-sufficiency and to achieve deep outreach is to identify the needs and wants of the very poor and to provide products of value to them. MYC4 will have to diversify its service, and with the expertise of a well-known bank, they can access some of their best strategies. Since people are more risk-averse, the risk of each product or step have to be set. Each client have to be treated like a bank customer, and so we should create an investor risk profile and also link each portfolio with an average rate of return. A new scale providing investor access to risk over return adjustment investment with social impact will be also created. The number of partners is the key here. MYC4 has very few offices and partners that are operating in the continent. Currently, there are legally registered 20 partners in only 9 countries. This is a very low figure compared to the ideal number of offices that should be operating in the continent. To make a rough estimate, Africa should at least have 1,000 MYC4 partners now. IT is the key to the peer-to-peer model. IT can help in assessing loans at 2 levels. First, IT-based credit scoring is a key to ensure a good quality of loan and to increase productivity. Second, in reaching out the client, IT can help expand programs in a profitable way, even in the absence of a pre-existing branch network in rural and remote areas. In many countries, many programs remain small, as increasing outreach via branches would not be profitable. Rural and remote areas have often been left unattended even by microfinance institutions. Hence, IT can help build up outreach profitability. We can see on the graph that large rural programs relying on large network have received heavy subsidies. But there are many challenges to an IT solution. So low connectivity in personal computer and even for fixed and cellular phone have to be overcome in Africa. Cost of the IT services such as monthly phone subscription can be up to 25% of the minimum salary. And even if it was affordable enough, a whole education around technology in general have to be done. Moreover, the cost of money, transportation and remote areas is really high. For example, the break-even point for an ATM is reached at about 4,000 daily transactions, which is a huge number for small villages. There are innovative solutions to the problem. The common advantage with all the solutions proposed is that the costs to reach out lower segments are reduced. For example, using public infrastructure will allow microfinance providers to access new clients via post office network. There are a lot of advantages such as existing network with large rural presence, existing client database with saving informations, and limited cash transportation requirements. Creating internet-based IT infrastructure is also a solution. It would limit cash transportation requirement by using grocery liquidities. There would be an automatic link with a commercial bank back office capabilities. And finally, it to have the potential present at heart of around 2.5 million villages in Africa. The use of IT infrastructure would considerably reduce the cost. An estimated cost of banking transaction using branches would be approximately $1 in Africa, whereas if you use IT infrastructure, it would reduce the cost to 33 cents only. It should become automatic for people to invest in MYC4. To do so, the presence in social media is crucial. You should be in people's mind at all time and then show up everywhere, on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, everywhere. What a better way to know MYC4 than make people talk about you. Remember, even if you are a business, you have a really strong social impact. We can lead you to a lot of nice articles in magazines, for example. To summarize our recommendation, we can see that by linking to a well-known bank, we can take off the provider from the business plan and implement IT technology to reach way more people. You could also get a better rate of borrowing money with the bank, and it will also allow you to reduce your risk and cost, and so attract more investors. But why a bank would want to invest with MYC4 today? This is not a big issue for a bank. By asking them a 4 million investment today, it would generate a return on investment of 31.43% in the next 2 years. The bank would also gain access to new potential clients and investors at an early stage, and these have no value for a bank. Moreover, it would also develop the social responsible image and thus create an amazing advertisement at no cost. Remember, MYC4 is an internet marketplace where you, an investor from around the world, can lend money directly to entrepreneurs who are doing business in Africa and create growth together with them. That means when an African business makes money as a result of your loan, you can also make money. MYC4 is a business that creates growth created by you. Now stop imagining. Go on myc4.com, win an auction, help someone, and earn good interest.